Drinking water. And the Billy May does a great sound. I don't know what it is. Oh, no.
I already ate all my snacks.
Lord. Not real radio 271. Don't adjust your screen. There is no error. If you can't do something good, make it really bad. This episode's going to be called Kombat because we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat, the movie.
Wish I would have watched that.
What else? We watched the new Netflix show, Shadow and Bone or something like that.
I am coming back.
DJ Mayday will be here tonight. Allie has some snacks. Looks like it's in a Ziploc bag. That's not a snack. What is it then? You're doing?
I ate everything.
What?
I already ate everything.
All right, so Allie's sitting with a table full of
empty.
trash. That's
Yeah.
good. All right, looks like she's making a origami swan over there or something.
Yeah, it's wrappers from those cupcake things.
Rappers. Speaking of rappers, we're going to have on a rapper tonight. That's right, new song by Lil Thrifty. He's out the hospital, alive and kicking, already dropping a new track on us tonight. We have it. It is stored somewhere. He won't be here. He made it. I think he's off of life support. He's already got a ROM.
You sure?
I did not hear the beeping in the background, so I'm assuming they let him leave. Greg is on it, which is pretty cool. I think he felt, Thrifty, he's going to give back. That's one thing, man. Thrifty ain't perfect, but from what I know, from our interactions, he's one for one, man. You do something for Thrifty, it's coming back, right? He's an instant karma motherfucker. He will give back. And I guess he's like, all right, I'm going to put Greg on a rap song, and then we even. Like, you saved my life, I'll let you be on a track, and then moving on. So he'll probably be jet skiing and just abandon Greg. He'll be walking around the woods looking for bucks still.
Damn woods.
Dude, but first I had a thought this week.
Oh, did you? Great.
And I don't know, somebody probably already thought this. Every time I think something genius, I go look it up, and somebody thought it and explained it way more eloquent than I ever could. And then I just go back in my little brain and think more. But I thought this week that there is no truth.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of fucking things going on in my body right now. What is all
Why are you sick? It's them cray.
No, it's like it makes a noise and then it moves up the esophagus and then
This
it
time it's not me.
doesn't burp or anything. It just sounds like a lot of liquid going on in there.
That's probably your fucking heart valves giving out because you're old.
I don't have a heart. Oh, brain.
true.
Oh, heart.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Lord.
There's a lot going on tonight. Actually, I just wanted to say I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, good.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
We're only about 2 minutes in, so it's all downhill
Let's
from
go.
here. Yeah.
If you want it, you can get out. Let me know.
I was thinking.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's a good ass song.
It is.
Oh, that
dude.
thing is incredible, right?
Jam.
That like makes me want to flip tables.
I'm just so happy nobody had to die for us to find it.
That Pickle's house, man.
We did have another rapper die. It's like, man, they dropping, man. We'll talk about him later on. Yeah, actually one of my personal favorites, so.
You're my personal.
And I still felt absolutely nothing. Like, I don't have that thing that other people have. I just don't have it.
What,
Doesn't
sympathy,
happen to me.
empathy?
I don't know what it is. Like, I haven't listened to Shock G's music in a very long time.
Sock cheese?
Shock G. I haven't listened to his music in a very long time. I don't see the guy. I don't hang out with him.
Is that who died?
I never actually thought about him in years. And he died. I'm not going to pretend like I feel something. And if other people really do feel something, that's an odd experience that I can't understand. And I wonder, is something wrong with me that I don't feel that?
There's a lot wrong.
That is?
Yeah.
You don't think that people just lie
I
and just
wish
want to
I
be
was
like,
like you and didn't have to feel. Although I don't know who this rapper is, I don't really care that he died. But I'm just saying, like in general, if a person I know dies, yeah, I do care. It's sad. I don't know how you couldn't. But
I can even understand if they're like on album, like a Tupac, right? Like I can understand that dude had a very heavy fan base. When Tupac was killed, he was like on top of his game. That dude was starring in movies then, and like he was a big deal that influenced people monthly, weekly.
Like Black Panther too.
So like when he died, then you're not only upset that, somebody you think you knew.
I'm sorry.
Need for Speed, man.
Jeez.
It's not like it's just somebody. I almost think you feel bad because you're not going to get something again that you liked. It's almost like a selfish thing, right? I'll tell you a good example. Black Panther died. My first thought was not like, oh man, poor Chadwick Boseman. That's so sad and such a career. My first thought was, well, I guess they ain't going to be Black Panther 2. Who the fuck's going to be Black Panther?
I'm going to lose out.
That's me. That's what I'm getting out of this situation.
Are you saying that that's selfish?
I think so. It's probably bad. It makes me a bad person.
It makes you look bad, but
That's
I don't think it necessarily means you're a bad person.
There's a lot of other things that make you a bad person.
That ain't the telltale fucking thing, huh? It's one of them, but not me. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, though. That's the good thing. I don't really care if anybody thinks that I have a problem or I'm a bad person. I don't care about that. The same gift that makes me not give a fuck about when somebody that does not affect my life, that just is in the streaming square that I watch or listen to. I fucking hate that clip, man. It's making me scratching in my ears. What's going on? What's up with that clip?
That's Buck.
I think the battery, them things on the charger because them batteries are getting drained everywhere. There's an energy vampire somewhere. Sucking out all the electronics. Get the charger. Oh, man. Anyway, the real thing that I wanted to talk about was there is no truth. There's only two realities at conflict with one another, and the environment determines the winner. So, like, in my head, at all times, there's these two realities at war. And how I decide which one is reality is usually the environment and the situation that I'm in. Yeah.
That's an interesting outlook on it.
I don't get it.
That's why you ever have one thought.
Can I have an example?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. All right. If you think one way, right? Usually it's a very defensive way, I find.
All right.
Like, say, I'm trying to think of an example and I'm having trouble. Maybe I will. Let me explain it, give it to you this way. Something happens and throughout the day you have this thought that you're not wrong about it, that you were in the right, like two other people fucked up and that's what caused you to fuck up and it was everybody else's fault. And you go through the whole day and then you get home and you roll a joint, you smoke a joint, and you fucking sit outside and it's nice weather and you replay the day and you find out that there's a strong possibility that it was your fault.
Right.
And you fucked that up. And then you go, shit, I fucked that up. What can I do to not fuck that up again? Because usually when you get mad when you fuck up, it's because you're holding yourself to a higher standard than you're performing at. And sometimes your ego can't deal with the fact that you fucked up. Yeah. So it builds excuses.
Yeah. All right.
And then you take that moment to reflect. And if you're not a straight egomaniac, or if you don't just get home and instantly turn on the television so you could be distracted and advertised to, and you take 15 minutes to replay your day and find where you fucked up. So there was those two realities, which is one right or is one wrong. It's only what you decide at that moment that dictates reality. And then your reality that you dictated then will create the environment which you then live in. That will dictate the other
reality
choices.
Damn.
And I think it goes to like, I think I started thinking about this with like the politics and how political different court cases has been and just the climate of the culture that we're in right now. I mean, it's our culture. This is building culture, builds society, and this is the culture that we've been living in. post-COVID culture. And I don't necessarily think there's a right or wrong in it. There's only what reality you're choosing.
All right. That makes sense.
Like, the same situation. Like, certain things lately have just shown me that two people can look at the same situation and draw completely different conclusions. And those conclusions pull out totally different feelings. And it's hard for me to realize that I don't think one's right or wrong. That you can actually see these situations and go, if I'm totally non-biased, what reality do I choose?
Right.
And I think the main problem is none of us have enough information to passionately feel anyway. Because you don't have the information. It was the girl stabbing this week that did it. It's coming back to me. Headlines could have read, white cop saves 2 black girls from being stabbed to death. The headlines did not say that. The reality that was being built for us is 15-year-old black teenagers shot and killed by white cop. Like, that's the reality, and what's right or wrong.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's so many things that happen leading up to that event.
Right.
That we don't have and don't know.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't feel passionately either way.
Right. Until you know all the facts. Right. They're already trying to paint a negative picture right out of the gate to instigate a negative feeling.
And I'm teetering on calling them communists or liberals. I don't know what. Because I think there's a lot of really great liberals that are not completely brainwashed or wanting to brainwash people because now they find themselves in power. The new liberals, I'll just call them communists because it's fun. The communists now, they like got control, and now they're coming out. They've become exactly what they hated. They're the equivalent of a church cult at this point. They're so far left, they're right.
Damn.
And that's the people I've always feared and hated in this style of government. And it's just been getting more and more extreme that now two people who have, I think they're not bad people. I think they actually do have positive things in mind. See two totally different realities, and it's crazy to me. I'm like, man, it's just so wild. And I think it depends on your environment. Of what you choose. Unfortunately, the media
has a different tactics.
They feeding in.
Right.
They feeding into one side heavily. You can see it. It is so blatantly obvious now that it's been blatantly obvious. It's not a joke. It's not something that just happened this week.
Right.
That I can't understand it.
Yeah.
It's almost because it was they're the very people and paid for by the very people that the very liberal people should actually be 100% against. And I thought we're fighting against.
Right. They became the people that they hate. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and worse, they're supporting and building the people that they were supposedly fighting against.
Right. Yeah. And I think he said that. I think he said that probably a year ago. You know what I mean? About that.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
Because I definitely was way closer and pulling for that cult over the crazy right-wing cult.
Right.
Crazy right-wing cult is fucking crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's a miserable way to live. You do not want to live in a far-right society. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Far left, though, is not good neither.
Right. Yeah, either way is just, it's bad. Why can't people be a little more, you know what I mean? But then it becomes, if you're not.
Personal responsibility. That's why.
Good call.
It takes personal responsibility. It is easy just to watch a 15-second video clip, read the headline, and have your opinion formulated for you.
Wow.
And then go push a button and make fucking comments on Facebook.
Good call.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. 100%.
These people don't make real sacrifice. They don't do real shit. They don't cause real action or change. They don't. They just want to control the battle of the mind, the ideas, the thought. And that's easy. Typing shit's easy on Facebook. They can sit their fucking fat asses on their chairs and
Why they gotta be fat?
keep sucking down high fructose corn syrup until they have to remove the arms from the chair to remove their dead body from the one apartment residence they live in that is half paid for by the government. You go all the way far right wing. Next thing you know, the rabbis biting the skins off of little boys' penises with their teeth. You don't need that. That's not good neither.
Jesus, man.
They used to do that. They just recently outlawed that.
That's
shit,
fucked up, man. That's
dude.
fucked up.
Man,
On
that's why them
multiple
Jewish
levels.
people got some control of some shit, man. They freaking well trained, good
Wait,
businessmen
I'm
and
sorry,
shit.
but of all things, with your teeth. Like even
With
if,
your
hey,
teeth?
even if it's fucking, even
It's
if it's like with a
tradition.
pair of scissors, I'd be like, I don't know, but maybe you got a better chance to fucking bite it
Of
off.
all the things that had stopped being done, like from a
Yeah.
long time ago,
Yeah.
right?
The
There's a
biting
lot
the
of
teeth
things
is-
people stopped doing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That stayed until like the late 90s, 2000s.
Man, that is weird, man. Seriously, like, isn't that a surgical procedure? Or shouldn't that be a surgical
You
procedure?
would think.
Well, back then when they started doing it, they didn't
When
have
the
surgery.
caveman days or something?
Nah, back when they like
How
people
many-
parting the seas and shit. When
Like 100 years ago, 200 years ago,
I
500
think before Jesus,
Oh, so like 2,500 years ago?
when they started chopping
Wait,
skin
we
off
don't know how
penises.
long ago that shit happened.
At least 2,000.
Find out. Well, you got the internet over there, Allie. Find out when they
2,000 years, let's call it,
Wait,
right?
what's the question?
Oh, it gotta be
When
more
they
than
started biting it with their mouth, or when they started cutting it off?
that. No, just put look
In
for.
what year was the first circumcision performed?
That's a weird way of asking it.
Historians date this to around 1800 BCE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's 3,800 years ago.
It says that it was
You know what?
introduced
Jesus
by
did
the
some-
Sumerians and the Semites. Scholars cannot agree on why
That's good.
Abraham
Thank you,
and his
Wiki
tribe
Alley.
adopted this. You fucking told me to fucking
I
ask,
did, and we got
man.
the information.
Hey, dude, our stream's unavailable. I wonder what happened. Stream suspended for policy violations. What did we do? Oh, because of the videos you put on there.
So fucking done with it.
Why'd
do me
you
a
do
favor.
that?
Go to XSplit. Click on the large image. Wait, don't give me that shit.
What?
Don't start fucking that shit.
Are you stupid? I didn't make this up. This is real. I'm not
I
joking.
understand. You want to listen to me 2 seconds. I understand. You want to listen to me for 2
Yeah, I'm
seconds.
listening. Tell me what you want.
XSplit.
There.
Click the large video.
Okay.
Delete. Did it go away?
I don't know yet.
Well, it was an instant thing when you hit delete.
Oh,
if
yeah,
it
a
went
thing
away
came
yet.
off, yeah.
All right, then go to streaming again. Fucking YouTube. Ain't worth it anymore.
It just says stream suspended.
You're trying to have nice things.
Like, should I turn the broadcast